Blimey, there's a lot of you on live stream. You're watching these games? I think we're showing okay. Hawkeye is hi Hawkeye. He's a South Africa captain. Just arrange the match on Sunday. Okay, so I'll play Bishop E3 here. He is the captain of South Africa, yes, South Africa. Okay. Oh, this is like the mainline video, Knight B3. Okay, so E5, one of the most popular moves to destroy all the fun of the position. Play this anyway, Queen D2. So according to the main line, just castle on F4 is a good idea. F4, F5. Actually, here F3 looks necessary because of B4. No, I play the Morris Smith sometimes, but I don't know, F3 here? F4. F4 just walks into B4, so I think I have to play F3. Nope. I hope I can just speak the answers. Nope. I'll just speak the answers. But John Piggott has played that hand. He's Bonnet board 1. He's actually played that hand. I think Lloyd's about Masters. You know my Barnet board 1, John Piggott, is about 220 ECF. He's got like 2 iron norms. Okay, so knight B5 here takes bishop B5, bishop D7. Doesn't do anything, or does it? So G4, knight C4, or B4, G4. I think I'll go for G4 here, yeah. He's about 2360 FIDE. He's played that and he lost. I walked past that end at the London Classic. There's a video on that. Quite funny. So G5. h4, maybe. So knight g3 is a bit weak. Does it matter? Knight d5 here. Or bishop h3. Just try and weaken the light squares. Knight g3, rook h2. Get rid of the light square bishop. Play bishop e6, knight d5. Try that. Mind you, there's knight c4. Oh, knight c4. Just walked into knight c4. Bit of a blunder. It's not completely losing. Queen f2. It's not completely losing just yet. Protecting g3 anyway. Oh, he's given up the light square protector. d5. This could be a strategic murder on Orient Express. Knight d5. No, he's protecting d5. It's not as bad as all that with the knight. Still, knight d5 with the rook. The rook on d5 might be good. I'll just get this one going later, like, you know, to f5 or to d5 later. So that looks pretty good anyway. d5 looks very, very vulnerable. After bishop h3. Whoa. So rook h2 would be a defensive move. Queen d3 would be another one. I think queen d3. Just treble on the d file. Sort of dream position. Ah, okay. Bit of counterplay. So king... Is king v1 that bad? I don't really want to play g takes f, do I? I don't think so. Okay. So if I take... I've got knight a5 coming up. Or c3. Would you e4 dropping is probably not great. Knight a5, rook e4, knight c6. Bishop moves. Then what? Say bishop moves to f8. That could be a problem. Just rook e1, passive rook e1. I'll do c2. Okay, excellent. So what about rook d2? Just to support e4 for a sec. F takes knight d2 and point e4. It's all gone a bit passive for a moment. It's not how I imagined that. I'll get this knight c6 anyway. Okay, so get this king some air. Oh, there's another pawn. What about this f file? So much for my d5 control. It's all gone to pot d5 control in this game. I can win this a6 pawn being pedantic. Maybe knight c7, threatens knight e6. That's past a pawn now. What's going on? It's time scramble business. A7, A8. I've only got 7 seconds. Let's check. 2 seconds. Just lost some time, haven't I? Ooh. Try other kinds. Okay. Huh? What? Bishop C4, right. Okay. Make sure I've plays this, doesn't he? Bishop C5, Archangel. Get this bishop. Looks quite nice on F2. Right, just knight G4, not casting. Cheapo time. Knight G4. Knight H5. That just loses a knight. Knight G4. G5. Alter. Yeah, Knight G4 looks good. Yeah. So G5 and H5 look perfectly positional to me now for dark square control. Of course, G5, H5, Queen E7. H5. Is it actually, is UK GMT +1 or -1? No, if it's 4 o'clock, I should really know this. On Sunday, here, it's 5. Yeah, exactly. Get knight E5 in. Can I castle queenside here? King B7. Use the G file, that'd be fun. That looks like a lot of fun, that position. Connects to rooks, use the G file. Pawns seem quite solid. Actually, bishop g5, doesn't that just win the exchange? Oh dear, just lost the exchange. That was a bit of tactical finesse. So bishop h3 is a threat. It was a threat. Okay, so 97 down threat, move the king, I think. Still, rook g8. Oh, there's no 97. Oh, there is 97. Just d5 then. d5. Just trying to undermine f5. So a5. Just take. Maybe. b5 just to keep the roads shut over here. I don't really want to be on the dark square. So knight c4. I'll just maybe just bishop c8. Just knight c4 or f6, maybe just f6. Just trying to keep that knight on e5 for a moment. Okay, the c2 pawn's pretty, which could be useful. Keeps an eye on g2. Bishop c6 here, knight c7, king a7. Actually, what about just king v8 there? Oh, knight a7. So bishop c6, knight c7, king a7, that's queen d4. And just bishop e6 for bishop d5, queen, knight c7, queen 7. Bishop h3 just threatens mate for rook d5. Oh, that's threatened mate. Okay. So queen c5. There's rook c1. There's 93 here. All sorts of things. Queen c5, rook c1 is not pleasant. What about just queen c6? There's queen c6 there. Okay, so it's on the rook. This rook takes d5. Knight's protecting the queen. Okay, what this guy? Trying to shield the bits. Interesting. That king and pawn ending, surely it's much better for me. Pawn's a bit quicker. Ah. I'll try Morris Smith, I think. Is he going to accept? Okay, so bishop c4 coming up. Let's go to b3. Bog standard, it's just C3 Sicilian territory, which I know nothing about. Taking a lot of time here, it's theoretical, surely though. Okay. I could take to keep the bishop alive on the diagonal for a sec. Bishop g4, I think there's bishop f7, knight g5. So knight c3 coming up. There's a place e6, maybe just castle, knight c3. Quick d5 later. Bishop g5 to h4 to g3. Just a3, bishop c2, queen d3. I think this plan of the battery on h7 is good. a3 would stop the blockade move. b4 to d5, as well as stop, queen d3, knight b4. Maybe the c3 Sicilian isn't that bad. In this position, that's quite good. So queen d3, bishop c2. I suppose I'll play this first. Say queen d3, bishop c2, g6. Play rook e1, the other one to d1. Bishop h6 later. Okay. d5 is possible here. Knight e4. I'm getting knight e4. That's going to be dangerous. d6. Interesting change of events. Actually, it's a knight e5 here. Bishop d1, knight g6. Friendly knight e7 check. Queen e4. It's knight g4. I'll go for that. No, queen g4, queen g4, queen e5. There's nothing there. Knight d5, queen f3. Still on at f7. Okay, nice double pawns here. King this knight. Nice bishop on d5 maybe. We'll control the d file first. Right, so severe time pressure coming up, I think, from to double up rooks Find the bishop. Right. So rook d3 here, is that any good? There's knight b2. Knight b2. And rook d4 doesn't do anything. That's rook e4, king f8. So bishop c4, rook d2, rook d2, rook c4. There's rook d5. I'll go for that h7 pawn. This isn't going to be easy. Well, I could have just taken on a5 there. That was a bit of a silly. Oh, this king's not bad. It's hurling the pawn. I'll take on f5. There's no mate, I think. Okay, let's try another card again. At d5 here. I think Nijat was playing this against me. Really annoying d5. I don't like this d5, d4. Maybe it does liberate the black position a bit. Take care of better structure. Control of e5 is good. Knight c6 to e5. Surely not queen f3. Ah. Right. Hack attack time. So bishop g7. h5 castle. I can't see the attack. Surely the centre's going to collapse. I can't believe the attack. As I get hacked completely in this game. So knight c6 to e5 was going to be powerful, surely. Knight c6 to e5, bishop goes back. Knight e5 here. Say queen h4, rook e8, bishop moves. I could just simply play e5, but I'm not. I'm using up the e5 square. There's queen h2 anyway. So I think I'll play this. Invite queen h7. Maybe just c5 here. c4. Keeping a bind on d4. So queen h4, rook e8, check, king f8. Looking forward to c4 there. Interesting. Just queen d6 here. I'll just take on f3. So I'll move with the queen. Knight G4. I don't want this knight in the attack, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to come into G5. Structure's not great here, these double pawns. So maybe something like, I don't know, is B5 possible? Just try and block this bishop and B5 and C4. It's A4, C4, bishop A2. It's bishop B7 after that. So B5, Queen H4, Rook E8. I think I'll try that. B5. Probably gonna get hacked. Oh, there's Queen G6 and there's C4. No, I'm getting hacked. Just found a way to get mated with Queen H7. How embarrassing. Oh dear, Queen G6. Completely missed it. What a plonker, Rodney. As Mr. Unstoppable would say. Oh, what a cheapo. Yeah. I forgot about that. That looks like looks like it's all over really. Well, bishop F5 is a try. Queen takes. Bishop F5. E6. No, Rook E8. Nope. Nope. I don't know. C4. There's still Queen H7, mate. That's a problem. Big problem. I'll try bishop E3 again, probably. I'll sneak in G4, I think, this one. Right here. How about Knight D5? Or just A4. A4. Knight D5 or just H4, maybe just H4. So Queen D2 and castles. Queen D2 castles. This looks fun. Maybe F4 takes, get the F file, give up E5. Doesn't do anything. What about just H5, G6? Knight D5. Just takes and bishop F5. Maybe on C2. So I think I'll clamp down on. I like clamping down on here. Bishop B5, just take over B5, I think. B1 and knight D5. I'll take this one. King B1, knight D5. That looks like a good bind on D5. Though last time F5 was quite dangerous. Okay. Knight D5. Just trying to share the C4. I get to play Rook C1 and Queen A5. Oh, there's Rook C2, that's dangerous. Right. There's Bishop D3 here. Takes the Queen and take on F5. Takes on F2. I could try that. Got control of C8 here. Get back to the C4. Oh, I've got Rook C1, C7. It's dangerous. We're taking Bishop E6 here. Rook C1. So Rook C7's gonna be good, surely. Yeah, I'll just take E4 before it's too late. I guess A pawn. Oh, I see. So Bishop H. Oh dear, can't get the bits in quick enough. Pawn is queening. Whoops. That pawn's queening. Wow. That pawn is queening. Takes E2, A6, E1, A7. There's Rook A4 there. So Rook C7, E2, Rook C1, there's Rook F1. Interesting. So that pawn looks to be queening. It's a shame, isn't it? No, I can't see any way of stopping that pawn. Bishop G4, Rook G4, Rook C7. Why Bishop G4 here? Because this pawn is potentially dangerous. There's no rook f1 now. No, it's still losing. No. Bit of a counterplay there. That was really dangerous. Okay. Knight d4 is nice here. Knight d6 and bishop d5. Going for f5. Oh yeah, there's knight a8. Oh, not worried about that. Bishop d5. Looks like compensation. h4, I just ignore it. Just play bishop h6. Okay, I'll take care. So he takes. Looks a bit dynamic. Actually, there's queen g4. It's almost like winning a piece, queen g4. So maybe queen d8 is better. So queen a5 check. Is it my turn? He's going to lose on time. He's only got like 10 seconds. What's happened to her anyway? Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to stop the recording now.